Question number 271. You are developing a dynamic Power BI dashboard intended to provide insight into sales performance over time for a retail company using Power BI Desktop. The dashboard should feature a visual that can automatically interpret and narrate trends, anomalies, and other relevant data points, adjusting its content based on user interaction with other visuals on the page. Objective: identify the appropriate visual type in Power BI that can generate narrative summaries of data trends automatically and update these summaries based on data selections made in other dashboard visuals. Which visual in Power BI should you use? To incorporate an automatically updating narrative that highlights trends and insight, reacting to selections in other report visuals. Option A, query and answer. Option B, smart narrative. Option C, influencer analysis. Option D, analysis tree. The correct answer is option B, smart narrative. Smart narrative is designed to automatically generate natural language summaries of trends, patterns, and insight in your data. It dynamically updates its narrative based on filters, slicers, and interaction with other visuals on the report page, making it ideal for explaining sales performance changes over time without manual text updates. Question number 272. You are in charge of developing a reporting solution for a multinational corporation's annual financial review. The dataset includes detailed annual revenue and expenditure figures across various departments and regions. Objective: your goal is to produce a report format that allows executives and department heads to easily print the data for offline review, as well as access it in familiar business applications like Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and as PDFs. Question: what type of reports should you create to ensure the data is presented in a format optimized for both printing and viewing across multiple Microsoft applications? Option A, template app. Option B, dashboard. Option C, paginated report. Option D, interactive report. The correct answer is option C, paginated report. Paginated reports are designed for pixel-perfect layout, optimized for printing and exporting. They support clean, structured output to PDF, Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, making them ideal for formal financial reviews where executive needs consistent, printable reports rather than interactive exploration. Question number 273. You are tasked with developing a dashboard for a marketing team using the Power BI service. The team has an interactive report page that displays trends in advertising spend, campaign engagement, and conversion rates through 3 dynamic charts. Objective: your goal is to integrate these charts into the dashboard in a manner that preserves the interactivity existing among them, allowing the marketing team to continue analyzing data with the same level of engagement and detail as in the original report. Question: How should you add the charts from the report page to the dashboard to ensure the interactive capabilities among the charts are retained? Option A. Modify the report's interactions and set all connections to filter. Option B. Pin each chart individually as a separate tile on the dashboard. Option C. Change the dashboard's theme and then pin each chart as a tile. Option D. Pin the entire report page as a live tile on the dashboard. The correct answer is option D. Pin the entire report page as a live tile on the dashboard. Pinning a full report page creates a live page tile that preserves interaction between visuals. Individual pinned visuals become static tiles and do not interact with each other, so only a pinned report page retains the original interactivity. Question number 274. As a data analyst at a tech startup, you are tasked with integrating real-time analytics from various data sources into Power BI for a comprehensive operational dashboard. One of your primary sources is a Cassandra database, which stores large volumes of rapidly changing data. Objective: you need to establish a connection between Power BI Desktop and the Cassandra database. Upon checking the Get Data option, you find that there is no direct connector for Cassandra. You must identify an alternative method to connect to this database effectively. Question: given the lack of specific Cassandra database connector in Power BI, which alternative data connector should you use to establish this connection? Option A. Microsoft SQL Server Database. Option B. ODBC. Option C. OLEDB. Option D. OData. The correct answer is option B. ODBC. Power BI does not have a native Cassandra connector, but Cassandra provides ODBC drivers. Using the ODBC connector allows Power BI Desktop to connect to Cassandra through a compatible driver, making it the standard and supported workaround for this scenario. Question number 275. You are developing a Power BI dashboard for your organization, focusing on sales performance metrics across various departments. The dashboard comprises 5 main pages: sales trends, product performance, regional sales analysis, customer segmentation, and an overview page. How should you design the overview page to facilitate easy navigation to the specific dashboard pages? Proposed solution: incorporate the Page Navigator button in the overview. Then, in each other page, add a button that leads back to the overview. Does this solution meet the goal? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option A, yes. Using a page navigator on the overview page provides clear, easy navigation to all report pages, and adding a back to overview button on each page ensures smooth, initiative navigation. This is a recommended and effective design pattern in Power BI. Just a quick reminder, If you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 276. You are the Power BI administrator for a marketing agency. You have a report named Campaign Performance that tracks the effectiveness of various marketing campaigns. Due to the sensitive nature of the campaign data, you need to prevent report viewers from exporting any data from the report visuals. Your Power BI tenant currently allows users to export data. What two actions should you take to restrict data export from the campaign performance report? Option A, from Power BI Desktop, modify report settings. Option B, from Power BI Desktop, modify the page information settings. Option C, from the Power BI service, modify the workspace permissions. Option D, from the Power BI service, modify the report settings. The correct answers are Option A, from Power BI Desktop, modify the report settings. Option D, from the Power BI service, modify the report settings. To restrict exporting data from a specific report, you can disable data export at the report level. This can be done either in Power BI Desktop, Report Settings, Export Data before publishing, or directly in the Power BI service via the report settings. Workspace permissions alone don't specifically control data export, and page information settings are unrelated. Question number 277. When comparing live connection and direct query in Power BI, which statement accurately describes the capability for data model modification within Power BI? Option A, both live connection and direct query allow for extensive data model modification, including adding new measures and calculated columns within Power BI. Option B, live connection allows for full data model modification in Power BI, whereas direct query doesn't allow any modification to the data model. Option C, direct query allows for some data model modification in Power BI, such as adding calculated columns, while live connection doesn't permit any modification to the data model. Option D, neither live connection nor direct query allows for any modification to the data model or adding new elements like calculated columns and measures within Power BI. The correct answer is option C. Direct query allows for some data model modification in Power BI, such as adding calculated columns, while live connection doesn't permit any modification to the data model. In direct query, the data remains in the source, but Power BI allows limited modeling, including creating calculated columns and measures. In contrast, a live connection to analysis services or Power BI dataset doesn't permit modifying the underlying data model in Power BI. You can only create reports and visuals based on the existing model. Question number 278. Company B is a consultancy company specializing in supply chain management for major online retailers across North America. Company B oversees a supply chain solution that incorporates multiple Azure SQL Server databases, with each retailer allocated a distinct database within an Azure subscription controlled by Company B. The analytics team aims to develop a report in Power BI desktop to analyze inventory levels and identify potential shortages. Given that each retailer might have unique reporting needs, each analyst is tasked with creating a report tailored to a specific retailer, necessitating access to different databases. To facilitate the analyst in connecting to the appropriate database, a proposal has been made to introduce a new parameter within the report to store the database connection strings. Does this proposal align with the objective? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option A, yes. Using a parameter to store the database connection string allows each analyst to dynamically select which Azure SQL database to connect to when opening the report. This approach supports the objective of creating retailer-specific reports without hard-coding connection for each database, making the solution flexible, maintainable, and aligned with individual retailer reporting needs. Question number 279. You are analyzing website traffic data with a clustered bar chart in Power BI. The chart shows the number of sessions for each landing page on your website. You want to add a reference line to easily identify which landing pages are performing above the median number of sessions. Solution: you decide to create a constant line and set its value to 0.5. Will this accurately identify the landing pages above the median number of sessions? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option B, no. Setting a constant line at 0.5 doesn't reflect the median of your dataset. To identify landing pages performing above the median, you need to calculate the median value of sessions, either using a measure or Power BI's built-in median line in the analytics pane, and then add the reference line at that median value. Only then you will be able to visually distinguish pages above or below the median. Question number 280. You are analyzing website traffic data with a clustered bar chart in Power BI. The chart shows the number of sessions for each landing page on your website. You want to add a reference line to easily identify which landing pages are performing above the median number of sessions. Solution: you decide to create an average line using the sessions measure. Will this accurately identify the landing pages above the median number of sessions? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option B, no. Using an average line shows the mean value of sessions, not the median. The mean and median can be very different, especially if your data is skewed. Example, a few pages have very high traffic. To identify which landing pages are above the median. You must calculate the median value of the session measure and add the median line in the analytics pane.